Okay, another card idea for Christmas. I'm going to start with a rectangle for the card. And turning off the aspect ratio, I want to do this as a landscape card, so it will be 148 millimeters wide and 210 millimeters high. That's the card. I'm just going to put that in my 0, X and Y positions as I usually do. I'm also going to need a fold line, so I'm going to, oops, that's what happens when you, it's going to delete that. It's because I moved it, didn't double click it yet. So there, holding down the shift key, double click, and I've got a straight line. And I need that to be 148 millimeters wide, and I need a dashed line. So that's ready. Okay. I'm going to cut a word into this card, so I have done this in other videos, but I'm just trying to move that, and there we go. Just going to move it up there out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to create another shape while I'm here, and I need it a little bit wider, so I'm going to make it 155 millimeters wide. I'll adjust the height in a minute. Okay. So now I'm going to type text, and I'm going to type the word Mary in uppercase. I want to change the font, and I'm going to change it to, I think I'll use the Brussels font. I quite like that for this sort of thing. Okay, so I can make it, I'm going to leave the aspect ratio on for the minute, and I'm going to make it 143 wide. Okay, but I also want to make it just a bit taller, I think. Okay, now I'm going to bring this rectangle up here, and I want it just covering the top and just covering the bottom. So if you can imagine, it's going to be this bit in the middle here that's going to cut out. So highlighting both, it doesn't matter that the box is bigger, that's fine. Highlighting both, I'm going to use divide. And if I pick up, I'm picking up all the bits, let me, oh, this is ridiculous, isn't it? It's not what I want at all. Okay, let's go back. I can never remember. I do this every time. I don't want to weld it, don't want to divide it, but I can remove the overlap. There we go. Overlap will give me what I want. Now, I want that a little below the center. Now, center would be 105, so I'm going to make it, first of all, I'll center it on there, which has moved my card out from the X. Oh no, it hasn't, it's right on the X. Oh no, it is minus the X. This is minus the X. Okay, so they're centered, and I want to make it 105, which would be the middle, so I'm going to make it 110. I just want a little gap. Okay, so highlighting both of those, remove overlap, and I've got what I want. So I can delete that. Go back to 0 and 0. You can do this with any word and any size font, but you want a reasonable size font. Now, this can go at 0 on the X coordinate, that's at 0 from the side, and 105 down. That will be the middle of the card, and will be the fold line. So you can see there's just a little space where I'll fold the card in just a little above it. Now I want to write Christmas on here. So I'll type in Christmas. It does help if your caps lock is off. Now, I don't want that font, but I'm going to use one called Mustache. It's more of a single line font because I'm going to foil that. So I just want to make it a bit bigger, and I want to make it a draw line, so I'm going to go into the layers and make it a draw line. So if I fill the card in so you can see what I've done, we might make that green perhaps, and the Christmas we will make yellow so it stands out. Oh, of course, that was the fill button. There's no point in trying to fill something that doesn't have any fill, is there? So yellow line. So that's what it would look like, and it would fold just above the Merry. A very simple card. You could do the same thing with Happy Birthday if you're going along those lines, but a very easy card to make, very easy to do. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm ready to do the Christmas card. I'm doing this on my standard mat. Normally I would do foiling on my magnetic mat, but this is a single line font. It's fairly simple, so I'm not going to worry. There's no fill, so it's not going to press into the mat. I've scanned it to make sure that it's sitting in the right place, and I'm using my standard blade. You may see a little S on the blade. I labelled mine so because I could never remember which was which, really. Okay, so I'm going to select draw. It's just going to come up with Christmas for a start. It's just going to be a minute because it is a simple. So it's finished foiling. I'm just going to remove the foil. Oh, it's come up beautifully. Replace my blade, my foil quill with my blade. Just unplug it so it can cool down. And now I'm going to go into the cut. And it's just going to cut the card itself. I'm going to do the fold line first, just a 2-minute cut, so it's not a big job. But it will end up as a very unique card. You could, of course, draw the Christmas with a pen, if you have the universal pen holder, or even use the pens that come with the machine. I just have this all set up on auto, making sure the half cut is off. I am terrible at remembering to turn the half cut off. So I try to make it a point of looking every time I go to cut something that it is off. Almost done. There we go, just doing the outline. Okay. Just putting it carefully so you don't holding on your fold line. Easier doing this on a flat surface, of course. And there you go, a Merry Christmas card. Very simply done, but looks great.